So far I have defined stochastic process without major emphasis. So what is a martingale in general? A martingale is a stochastic process in which the expected value of the next observation, given or prior observation, is equal to the most recent one. Yes, a fair example, a fair coin tossing game with probability of success equal to the probability of failure is a martingale. We all know that probability of success is equal to 0.5, is what probability of failure. That is, the expected value of the process at the next step is the current one, and it's very clear with a coin tossing experiment. This is what you get taught at university. Yes, they make it clear with a coin tossing experiment. So we look now here. Number one, a martingale is a class of betting strategy that originated from bettor in 18th century France. Yes, we are a bit going into the origin of the process. We want to understand it very well. So the idea was from France, and the martingale system was used by bettor in 18th century France, and introduced probability theory by that great mathematician in the 20th century. So the strategy is based on the premises that only one good bet or trade is needed to earn your fortune around. You only need one good bet, then you turn your fortune around, is what the strategy assumed. So I hope it's very clear. And the rest, the strategy had the gamble double the bet after every loss, so that the first win would recover all previous losses, plus win a profit equal to the original stake. That is the whole main idea of the martingale. So after losing, you double your stake or your bet. Now, if you look at this table, this illustration table for the martingale. Yes, martingale may be a coin tossing experiment where you win one and lose one after losing, or after a failure you lose one, after success you win one. And you can see the stake started at 1 pound all the way up to 2048. Yes, every time a negative outcome happen, double up. Yes, every time you lose, you double up. Double up. As you can see this table. And in return, they only made $1 profit. Yes, $1 profit. The profit you were supposed to make from the first trial is the one you make at the end. So that is the martingale in general. And in my experiment, I'm not going to talk about this. This is just an illustration. So you have to note that in betting, in sport betting, you will never be given a 1 odd unless a match is cancelled or whatever. So, but here they are showing you with a 1 odd possibility, and you will never get that in sport betting. To make it clear. So take note in the experiment, that is the martingale strategy experiment I'm going to do. I will demonstrate to you how the strategy works and how you can use the strategy to make profit in sports betting. That's what I am going to do. Key take from the Martingale strategy in general. Yes, the theoretical definition did not make you aware that you can use this strategy to your own advantage. That's why they gave you a one odd possibility. Yes. And a fake coin tossing experiment, the example they gave you for the theoretical definition, which you are not going to get from any sport book. Yes. If you see a coin tossing experiment in any sport book, just know you are screwed. You will never make money. Yes. Unless it's not a fair one. And in most cases, they don't give fair coin. That's why even in sport, for a two possible outcome, they will never give you two odd on each side. Either they will give you 1.8 on both sides, 1.7, 1.9, making sure the betting odd margin is always greater than 100, meaning the advantage is on their side. Must be noted. You must also note, like here, the Martingale strategy does not work for 1 point something odd. Let me just say for something between 1, your odd, this one, is your odd, for something I think something between, yes, it does not work. The strategy failed to work. But for odds greater than 2, that's what we are going to discuss in the Martingale strategy experiment. That is the advantage we are going to take. So the strategy works and you can make profit. You can try it for yourself. So don't just try things without a proper understanding. You have to make sure you understand everything clear so that it makes sense to you. So the Martingale strategy does not work for odds between 1 and 2, but for odds above 2, you are going to make profit and a loss only when you end the experiment. In this video, I also hope is the best time for me to explain to you the risk disclosure, because I don't want bad things happening to people in the middle of the experiment. Because I know in the middle of the experiment you are going to see me making 2,000, 3,000 profit, and you would like to try for yourself. But make sure you read the risk disclosure here. Number 1, just like all investment, the Martingale strategy has its own risk, and there is a chance a profit or loss is made for sure. For sure, that must be taken. And this is not a quick get-rich scheme, but a strategy over a period of time. Yes, you are not going to get rich in a day or in a month. It will take time. On the strategy that I'm going to explain, maybe we are going to make 2,000 in a month. So you are not going to make huge money in a day. And number 3, which I also think is very important, I don't encourage anyone to try it with real money, even after a successful experiment. So my content is for educational purpose only. So I don't encourage you to try with real money. No. I only motivate you important and the know, because when you know something, you can make ideal decisions, which are very important. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, comment below. I will see you for the Martingale strategy experiment that I'm going to do, where I will explain many things: random experiment, sample space, random variable, state space, things that are crucial if you want to understand what is stochastic process. As you can see, the Martingale is a stochastic process, and we defined stochastic process in the last video, but I don't think you can clearly interpret what I say. So in the next video, that's where magic will unfold. Thank you.